All right, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Breast Cancer Awareness 150 here in the Asylum Quick Truck Series in the Relentless Racing League. My name is Jacob, and tonight we are at Kansas for a 70 lap shootout? Or is it 150? The 100 laps. 100 laps here tonight at Kansas. No stage. Tires are 3 plus 1. And I wonder what the fuel run is. We'll find that out soon enough. How are we doing tonight, everybody? That'll sort out after the race. But right now, your top five are as is. Glitched out. Priya Chesimut, Joe Robert, Bo Dinger, Jamal Gully, and Andrew Miller. Yeah, that's your top five right now. Going to this will be about to grid here, I believe. Time. I'm still about a minute and 1 minute and 20 seconds of qualifying. So we're gonna watch Derek Jewett do his first lap, third lap. This is his cooldown lap. There you go. I fixed it. Yeah, I know Mitchell. I know it may seem like, oh, he's having problems. Now, Isaac and Jeremy can both agree it gets kind of quirky after or during qualifying. I pretty much just have to load the project again and hope it works, but it always sorts itself out after. You see right there in 13th how it's doing it right now. That's it's mixing between qualifying and practice. It will sort itself out, and at sixth again. I think Derek was the last one. So our top five is Prita Chesimut, Kevin Stein, Joe Robert, Bo Dinger, and then Derek Jewett there in fifth. I know it says Foreign's in there as well, but trust me, it's Derek Jewett. See if that's any better. Top five. There we go. There's top five. So we are going to go grid. Going to go ahead and pop this thing out. Our starting on pole is Prita Chesimut, and to his outside is Kevin Stein. Row 2, Joe Robert and Bo Dinger. Row 3, Derek Jewett and Bradley Brandon. Row 4, Jamal Gully, Adam Chapman. Row 5, David Farnan and Mark Parkhurst. Row 6, Andrew Miller and Michael Ball. Row 7 will be Tony Kivett and Justin Karatzes. Row 8 will be Todd Chase Jr. and Toll Owen. Row 9, William Kinder and Jeremiah Beal. Row 10, Joe Ibarra and Jeff Pete. Row 11, Mark Starvules and Aaron Baum. Row 12 will be Tom Wees and Tom Shackelford. All the Toms. And then row 13 row 13 is Roy Grande Jr. and Sam Leota. Row 14 is Peyton Harden and Thomas Lees Jr. Row 15 is Carter Hayden. And Andrew Jones will be on his outside because the bottom four are admins and they will not be racing tonight. Alright. So it's going to be an interesting race here. Yep, see it already fixed itself there. But so we get ready to go green flag racing. Who's got any picks tonight? Anybody? Mitchell? Tony? Wait, you're racing, aren't you? Yep. Why are you? Oh, you're racing. What are you doing? Get ready to go off the starting line here at the grid. Yep, there is your caution bar at the top. Caution bar, but the light bar at the top. So that will determine when we go green. Is on the start zone here. Yeah, for the first one. The first initial start is on the start zone at green, and then afterwards it is the leader's choice in the Geico restart zone. What we got in here that I was gonna check on our last week race winner. Stover was chaotic. I forgot. It's me. Season 5 was Bo Dinger sitting P4 right now in that 29 machine, the mobile one. Bo Dinger won there, and then Joey Burchett. I don't see. Where is Joey Burchett? Am I dumb? I don't see him anywhere. I guess Burchett had something happen? Alright, green flag is in the air in about 3 seconds. Green adjustment leaves green flag. Green flag is out. A little sleep there by Bo on the outside line. Joe Roberts sitting third right now, wanting to make up time for his instance at Dover and Daytona. Going into turn 1, Joe Lowe Robert looking to the inside of the 7 of Kevin Stein. Prita Chesimont looking out front, trying to hold off the 7 and the 18 car. A little farther back. Got a little side-by-side action with the 76. 76? Yeah. 76. Oh, no!
Yellow flag is out.
Oh! Yellow flag already! 58, Jeremiah Beal. Roy Grande. No, not Roy Grande. David Farnan. Oh, no, and Adam Chapman. Ah. Oh. Let's have a gander at this. Let's go to a, let's do a chase view of that, Rick. Or chase, I guess. Just got loose at a turn 4. I think that's Chapman up there, yeah. Chapman got loose at a 4, just came down and doored the 81. And around they went. And then just Jeremiah, I don't think... Oh, he got run over. Oh, big shot from the 50 car. Jeff Pete. Ouch. Certainly going to put a damper in Jeremiah's plans. Locked it down. Good job on trying to slow it down there. It looks like everybody will, of course, stayed out. It's only lap, 3. Alright, lap 3. Yeah, Jeremiah Beal is going to have a lot of damage, it looks like, there on that car. Let's go ahead and have a gander. Ooh. Yeah, his right front. So need a little help. See how his... Oh, he's toast. That left front is straight. That right front is not. Oh, man. How's Jeff Pete looking? Oh, his front end's just flat. Then the 44 of Adam Chapman. Looks like he just got a little bit of a right front toe out. Yeah, and then let's go look at Farnan. Farnan looks fine. I mean, he's got a right door and a left rear rub. Left rear is bent up a little bit with the right exhaust port is just barely rubbed. That was something. Lap 1, or yeah, lap 2. Coming to lap 2, actually. Gonna go ahead and see who we got. There are not a lot of people on Discords. I think we will pull up the 58 next caution. So I am going to hop down in the Discord fast and ask him something. Be right back. All right, back here on the Southern Broadcast Racing Network, Joe Robert on the outside of Prix de Chesimard, going 1 to green this time by. Just talked with the buddy over there, Jeremiah Beal, the 58 car involved in that. He said that he had 5.5 minutes of optional, so I'm pretty sure that is his hopes of running this race are fading, if not already faded out. Lap 5 of 100. Fuel run is 31 laps. Somebody may correct me if I am wrong, which I more than likely am. Alright. Prix de Chesimard and Joe Robert will lead us back to the green here. In the breast cancer awareness 150. Base car pulls off. These two side by side, ready to go racing again. Green flag is out. Joe Robert kind of slept a little bit there on the restart. Did not get the launch he wanted. Sent to Kevin Stein, called it suit. Frida out front, lead the pack. Side by side in turn 1, Joe Robert is hanging there on the 7 in the 45's door. 7 able to clear Joe. The 45 looking to do the same. Gets a little bit loose there after turn 2. Bo Dinger back there in 5th, looking to hold his position. The 71 and the 23 looking to both get by him. Turn 3, the 23's moving up a little bit. Joe Barra there in the 22. Oh, caution is out. Oh, an 81 again. Oh. Rough night for David Farnan. Review this caution. So it looks like, I think that's the 50 in front of them. 50 gets loose at a 4, goes up the track, comes down. Or that's a 00. That's Carter Hayden. Yeah, the 00 comes down, just gets loose at a 4, and just hits the right rear quarter panel of David Farnan. Once again, unfortunate day for David Farnan. It's the second wreck, and I think that was lap number 8 or 5. So within the 5 laps, he's gotten involved twice in a wreck. That's an unfortunate day for him. It looks like just those two got involved with it, though, thankfully. David Farnan still out on track, a little bit more damage. Carter Hayden in the pits. Did anybody go down pit road? Nobody went in to top off. Grandma back out on track yet? No, he's going to pits, actually. Let him complete his pit stall, and I will pull him up here in a moment. So there, I think he's getting damage done. Alright, Prix de Chesimard, Kevin Stein. Joe Robert actually dropped back to 3rd. So 1, 2, 3 is where they had started. And we are on lap 8 here. Derek Jewett and Bo Dinger, though. I thought Pretty was an expensive. Sorry, pre-duh. You can't blame me. I know they can. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Alright. I've had a lot of sass there, Jacob. Oh. Oh, boy. Frida Chessament. It's Chessament, right? Like, mutt. I know you've told me before. I'm an idiot. Alright. Frida and Kevin Stein lead us back to the green flag again here, coming around to lap 10. Still 2 to go. Guess next time we'll pull Jeremiah up. You don't know how bad I feel about butchering names, dude. I hate it so much. I mean, I'm sure I'm butchering Derek's name as well as Mark's name there in the 27. But yeah, one to go this time by. I wanted to go. Whew, one to green. It was a one to green, one to go. I mean, it's only 8:13 my time. I mean, hey, it's a quick race if I ever see one. Running half a second lap times. But yeah, sitting P1 and 2 is Kevin Stein and Frida Chessament. Or sorry, Frida Chessament, then Kevin Stein. Joe Robert in 3rd and Derek Jewett up +1. Biggest mover so far is Sam Leota sitting in 16th after starting in 26th. Coming around on the backstretch. I mean, how much has changed? I mean, the 58 has damage, the 81 has damage, 00 has damage, 50, 44, 43. That's it so far. So it's going to be interesting to see. Hey, Isaac, what you doing right now, buddy? Are you going to eat some more boneless chicken wings, or some chicken nuggets, as you call them? Or the B-dubs tonight. Alright, pre-adjustment. Pre-adjustment. I'm going to not use that. Alright, there we go. Green flag is in the air. These two lead us to the green flag. Once again on lap 10. 42 is able to clear these guys every time. It's such a good start for him. Almost threw at action there with the 45, the 18, and the 7. The side against the 45 backs out, goes low on the 7 car, leaving him out by himself there on the backstretch. 45 looking to the inside of the 18 car, or truck. 29 looking on the inside of the 7. 23 to the 71, and so forth on back. 45 jumps to the high line out of the corner. Toll Owen looks to the inside, almost making it 3 wide. Running to turn 1, these two are trying to hold their line the best they can without getting too loose. 29 going to slowly slide up the track a little bit to try and maintain those tires. Tires are going to be a big thing tonight. 30-ish laps, and you have 3+1, so that allows you for 1 extra set. Interesting to see what we got going here. Oh, somebody big loose in the back, able to keep it off the wall though. Joe Barra there in that Nesquik 22 car for the back, sitting in 13th right now. As we're watching the 29 and the 7 go at it for 4th place. A little further back, we got the 71 Jamal Gully, and the 40 of Andrew Miller going 2 wide right now. Andrew Miller's starting to back off a little bit, I think. Owen's right on the tail. 71 truck. Back up front though, these 3 are keeping it fairly decent. Frida Chessament and Joe Robert and Derek Jewett. Derek's just holding the inside of Joe Robert, trying to make him uncomfortable. Falls back behind him though, in line. Turn 3, I wonder what the line is. Do it like a little egg shape like you would at Dover. You call him Paul. Alright. Well, I'd rather go by the name that XYZ person wants to be called. So, I've got friends that go by different names, and it's just easier to go by the preferred one. Back up, like middle of the pack there, the 29 car Bo Dinger and the 23 of Mark Parkhurst. Starting trying to pull away a little bit. So is the 45 and the 18 pulling away from the number 7 of Kevin Stein. We got going back in here in 15 is actually William Kinder and Tony Kivitt. Kinder 35 and Kivitt 76. A little bit of a loosey-goosey there in the back on the 58 car of Jeremiah Beal. That's the wrong car. Bradley Brandon, that's Matt Horns. So let's see what these guys can do. You've got the 24 car there, Thomas Lees Jr., the 10 car, the 910 car there down low. He's just trying to take it easy. This is not his series. This is a, he just does this for fun. The 6 car goes middle. That is Aaron Baum. 81 same safe though, involved in 2 wrecks already here early in the laps here at Kansas. Back up front, Joe Robert actually took the lead away from the 42. 45 actually came in front of him too. 45 car folds up in behind right in front of the 29 of Bo Dinger. 42 will send it in deep into 3, trying to get that run. I think it's a little early to be doing that. You want to save your tires as much as you can. 18 hits the apron. Drives across the bottom of the track, trying to conserve tires that or gain speed. Side by side behind him is the 45 car and the 29 truck. Or truck, car, whatever. Let Joe run. Yeah, I agree. It's too early to be burning up. I mean, he's already dropped 2 tenths. And he's just gonna burn this stuff up. Oh, the 29 car gets loose out of turn 4. Car behind him and that backpack goes as well. 29 looking low on the 45, gets the round him. Maple a slide jump here out of turn 2. Watch out! The 7 on the bumper of the 45 moves him out of the way a little bit. 45 looking low on the 29. 42 looking low on the 18. This top 6 group is going to be a good one, I feel like, all night. It's about half a second, yeah, between the top 6 and 7th. And it's only building right now. I mean, the 45 gets past the 23. 23 looking to the inside into turn 3 of the 7 truck. 29, Bo Dinger's big chilling right now, man. 42 and the 18 just pulling away. The 42 just trying to save tires at this point. Yeah, I noticed that earlier during the grid. I didn't see Burchett, and I don't see a drop week posted for him. So, yeah, I don't... Oh, yeah, there it is. 10-13 drop for Kansas. He will not be racing tonight. He will get last place points. But Burchett did take the drop. So Robert, class of the field so far. He's driving away. He's about 3 tenths behind second place Bo Dinger. 42 actually dropped back a couple spots there while I was looking at the drop weeks. Side by side, it's the 23 and the 42 car. Truck, whatever. Turn 2, it looks like Prida is going to get the run. 23 falls up behind Mark Parkhurst. I think the high line's definitely going to be dominant. Bo Dinger is now sitting 2.5 tenths away, 2 tenths away from Joe. That was a big gain from him. Now sitting almost a full 10th behind him on the heels of Joe Robert. I don't know if Joe messed up or Bo just found something in the gas tank. It's 24 out of 100 here at Kansas. Joe Roberts leading the race here with 20, yeah. So they'll have to pit within 10 laps, 8 laps of caution, or 5 laps of caution. So around 36, 37. I haven't gotten to test these cars out yet. Mr. Bobby Rafferty, are you listening, good sir? I'm actually gonna DM you. I'm gonna send him a message asking the fuel run because I am unaware. So, 7 car in the 23 going out for 4th, or BF 4th. The 42 actually sitting in 3rd right now, got back around them. Joe Roberts pulling away from Bo Dinger right now, 7/10 back. I'm sorry, folks. I had a long day at work today. 23 looking to the inside of the 7, coming around to lap 27. Looks like he'll get by him, though. Slides up in front. Joe Roberts starting to walk away. Let's go back to the field a little bit. The 28 car and the 9 car are battling it out for 10th. May not see much, but the top 10 in order is the order of the day. 9 car of Todd Chase and the 28 of Tom Shackelford. So far, Tom Shackelford is plus 13 starting in... sorry, now. Plus 14 starting in 24th. These two are going to go at it for all night, I feel like. A little farther back, Joe Ibarra, Jamal Gully, and the 71, and then the 13 of Justin Carrasas. They are going at it for 15th. So, and Tony Fred lurking there in the background. 35 of William Kinder behind this group right there. See him in the bottom right of your screen there on the inside of Joe Ibarra in that 22. 71 gonna slide up in front of Ibarra. 35 tried. Oh, we got cars down pit lane. David Farnan down pit lane. There's Tony Frey. Yeah, Matt Forns, Mark, and Tony pitted. Tony spun out. Did he pull a me at Auto Club? Yeah. Just spun it, locked it down, spun it, let it roll. Didn't tap the wall, though. Good job on that. And Matt missed his pit box by a long shot. Back up in the front, Joe Roberts starting to gain another half a tenth on the 70, or the 29 of Bo Dinger. I was looking at the relative. 42, the 23, and the 29, all just chugging along like a choo-choo train. First side-by-side action is the 40 car and the 45. 38 of Michael Bull. Oh, 40 car comes down this time by. Oh, big loose by somebody there that around the 9 car. Tony Kivitt in the Todd Chase. Andrew Miller, yep. Then Farnan's been sitting in the pits. Yep, Thomas Lees Jr. comes in this time by. I have to turn. This happened while I find that. Back counter, event viewer. No. Yep. Display pit events, playoff crashes, commentator. Whatever. I just turned that off. What the heck? Okay, Prita entered the pit lane this time. I don't know why I went to that. But Prita entered the pit lane. Shackelford is as well. Bo is already in the pits the previous lap. And then Chapman's in the pits, taking off. Jeremiah's getting damage fixed. Joe Roberts still loses racing here in lap 33. Joe Robert coming in this time by. Mark Parkhurst as well. Kevin Stein following suit, as well as Derek Toll Owen. Oh, the 38 gets sideways on pit entry. Able to keep it straight there. Good job there to the 38 of Michael Ball. 13 is pitting in, as well as the 4 of Sam Leota. Farther behind him is Joe Ibarra. I think Joe is the last one to pit, actually. So it will be a costly mistake there for Michael Ball. I wonder what happened there. Tom Wiesa there sitting up, getting his lap led, as well as Jamal Gully. And Matt Forn's flying by on those fresh tires. Jamal Gully comes in this time by. Bradley Brandon, Roy Grande. Roy Grande, the 8 car, still staying out there on track, though. The 99 of Bradley Brandon, the 6 of Aaron Baum, and the 50 of Jeff Pete sitting there in the top 5. Whoa! Okay. Saw that there with the 81. It looks like 81 will be coming back into the pits. Oh, Toll did. Toll went back into the pits. He must have forgot to take tires. Any more takers? Jamal Gully, no. Aaron Baum. Aaron Baum down on the apron. Did he run out of fuel? Nah, he just slowed down really fast. Tom Wiesa leading the race here. 37 to go. Or not 37 to go. 30 lap 36 coming to 37. 51 will be coming in this time by. 8 car going to stay another lap, and so will the 50 of Jeff Pete. Joe Robert there sitting in 6th. Back on, still in the lead lap. He's going to pass these guys for 4th. 5th. Tom Wiesa pitted, so that puts Joe Robert up in front of Roy Grande. Joe Robert in the lead. I don't know why it's not up there. That is weird. 8 car looking to go in, I think, to the pits this time. Let's see. The real race leader right now is Joe Robert. Yep, Bradley Brandon's still out there, though. Roy Grande and Jeff Pete both went in, so Bradley Brandon needs to pit soon on lap 38, coming to 39. Right now, Joe Robert is your actual leader, but will the 99 come in this time? I do believe he will. Joe Robert, race leader. The 42 car. Oh. I saw him get a little bit sideways, I think. That are loose. Or had a penalty. It does not tell me on the SDK if there's a penalty. Looks like there was. Maybe a speeding in pits. Let's see, what was his speed at pit entry? No, it was below speed. I don't know what happened there. He didn't have a black flag that I saw, at least. Interesting to see. So my thought is that the 42 might have got a penalty of some sort, but I am not sure. Joe Robert leading the race. Behind him is Mark Parkhurst in the 23 car. Behind him, almost a second and a half back, is Bo Dinger, followed by Andrew Miller. 3 seconds back is Derek Jewett, Todd Chase Jr., and Tony Kibbett. Farther back is Mark Starvils, Sam Leota, and Kevin Stein. 13 car lurking there as well behind P10. Sam Leota sitting at 9th. Did he, Preedy, did he get a penalty? Like a black flag? I didn't know if you were chatting with him or not. Pretty much everybody stayed. I was on the lead lap now. Tull Owen and Adam Chapman are the last and only lap. They're about to get lapped. Or they are already lapped. Never mind. Whoop. And we're back. What in tarnation just happened? Okay, apparently little surge there. My everything froze. Alright, the stream looks fine, so I'm gonna assume it's alright. Alright, Joe Robert leading us here with 8/10 in front of, almost 9/10 in front of the Mark Parkhurst there, sitting in second. Matt Forens and one of his drivers, Carter Hayden, just hanging out right now. While a couple of cars behind them, which is not really in order, is, where is he? Up to Jones, where is he? Jeremiah Beal, there he is. So Robert about to come up and lap him again. Third place of Bo Dinger there. Am I having internet problems? What is going on? I don't know what's going on. I am going to throw a quick commercial here, and I will discover what is going on with my rider. We'll be right back here in the Southern Broadcast Racing Network. Alright, we are back. I had a little bit of power surge here, I guess. I don't know what's going on. It's not stormy. So, we're golden. We're back here. Lap 49 coming to 150 here. And the Breast Cancer Awareness 150, sponsored by the Back in the Game podcast. If you're interested in a sports podcast related to, I think, any type of sport, I will post the link here momentarily. But, yeah. I'll listen to an episode or two today here, earlier when I was driving home from work. Good listen. Gotta find him. Check. Alright, yep. I mean, there is the link for Back in the Game podcast. They are sponsoring the entirety of the series here, or entirety of the races here in this series. Still stuttering a little bit. I can't tell. It is why. Those are like every lap or so. I don't know what the deal is. I guess it must be just trying to catch back up. Yep, Joe Robert here is leading the race with a full second and a 10th behind Mark Parkhurst. The series sponsor is Silent Click. Pull up a message. This is the brief rundown if anybody wants to know what the Asylum Click is. The Asylum Click is a collective of longtime friends who make high-quality gaming montages together. They combine professional video edits with originally produced music to create montage content that any casual gamer can enjoy. The group's content has fantastic variety because of their wide assortment of clips ranging from titles like iRacing, Call of Duty, Apex Legends, and many more. Give them a subscription on YouTube and follow on Twitter at The Asylum Click. That was the beginning montage right there at the beginning of this stream. And we appreciate their support and help funding Relentless Racing League. Joe Robert walking away. Oh, maybe not. Made a mistake, and Mark Parkhurst is on his heels. Gained almost a half a second in the past 4 laps. Man, he's still sitting about a 6/10 away. I guess Joe must have made a mistake. Preedy, if you're still listening, am I still having those issues I was having a couple laps ago? I'm not sure. Bo Dinger sitting 5.5 seconds away. This might be just a clean and shut race unless we get a caution. Matt Bourne's in the pits taking tires. We'll check on our last week race winner. Bo right now is sitting third, 5.5 seconds back from the leader of Joe Robert. I think once Joe got away from the super speedway and the short track, he was able to go back going the way he should be. As being the Season 4 truck champion. There it is, Advantage PC 18 machine. Second place, Mark Parkhurst sitting 3.5 tenths on his tail. Did Joe burn up, or is the 23 of Mark Parkhurst burning his own up? And they've done about. Let's look at our stint length here at the bottom right. So Joe Robert and Parkhurst are sitting 23 laps. So they went 33 laps on fuel. So we'll say 27 because they went 5 laps of caution. So 27 laps is basically the fuel run. We're going to trigger like that such. So Andrew Miller, the 40 machine, will have to pit. As I say that, he is coming in. The pit's this time by. So 26 to 27 laps. That's our fuel run, okay? Mark Parkhurst looking around. Bo Dinger will have to come into pits soon. If not this time by. He'll stay out another lap. That's there too. Let's see if he goes into pits. So 27 laps. William Kenner entered pit lane. Tony Kivitt entered. Mark Sturbers, Tony, Adam Chapman. Yep, there goes Bo. So 27 laps. 26 laps is their fuel run. So they will have to pit here soon. Everybody will. And the first one to be on fresh tires and a fuel tank will be Bo. Joe Robert putting a clinic on tonight, I'd say so. Him and Parkhurst. Parkhurst is not lurking too far behind him. Don't put him out yet. I know it sounded like I was, but I promise I wasn't. Biggest mover so far is Sam Liotta. Plus 20 in that Ford machine that depends a little Ford. Good showing from him tonight. next guy's going to go in the pits this time will be the question. So if it's lap 60, and if they pit now, they will be on lap. They have to pit again on lap 86. Joe Robert coming to the pits 23. Mark Parkhurst. Derek Jewett will stay out. Kevin Stein will stay out. 38 Michael Ball. Leota Gully. They will all stay out. Mark Parkhurst will go in. And Joe Robert. Jeff Pete following suit. And Joe Ibarra. Farther behind them, Bradley Brandon will pit. So Derek Jewett's going to get his lap lit, I think. Trying to get that bonus point there. Jamal Gully sitting P5 right now in that 71 Highside racing machine. Cole Owen pitting in this time. Not Cole Owen. Sam Leota pitting in. Toll already pitted. As he flies by the 71. Or about to fly by the 71. Jamal Gully gets a bonus point. Or will soon. So all these guys have to pit. So is Toll the first one on the lead lap that has fresh tires? Can't tell because these guys... Oh, and he blanked out. Jamal Gully, Aaron Baum, and Joe Robert is actually going to be in front. Parkhurst and Owen are there as well. So Joe is the first one on fresh tires. He just pitted. Toll has not pitted yet. So he will need to do so momentarily. Andrew Miller making a 31 laps on a single tank of fuel. Oop, and he's gone in. Joe Robert there. We'll have to pit again at lap 86, and that will be the final pit stop. Here in the Brett Skater Awareness 150. Jamal Gully, Aaron Baum pitting this time. Joe Robert back to the front. Only a couple seconds behind him, or half a tenth actually, is maybe a tenth and a half, 2/10 is the 2/10 of 23 of Mark Parkhurst. Matt Horns there, lap car in front of him, just hanging out, want to let them by. We'll slide up in front of Joe there, take his line away. I don't think Joe will need it. Joe can just fly around Matt. Definitely made it a little bit harder there for the 18 machine. We'll go by and let the 23 have that line. 18 car, 23 car. This will be your showdown unless we have caution. Mark Parkhurst was actually a racer in ARCA last season. And if I am wrong, I'm sorry. Go look. Yeah, he was. He was an ARCA driver last season. 23 machine raced the last season. He had 2 poles, 9 top 5s, and 12 top 10s out of 19 races counted. Hit 3 provisionals and was the final driver in the playoffs in ARCA last season. car of Andrew Miller sitting 3rd right now. Is gonna have to pit soon, I feel like, because he's almost out of. He's pretty much out of gas as he looks out. Didn't say that he pitted. Just lost sight of him, I guess. Gonna see if we can pull him up again. There, he's gone again. Andrew Miller's still out on 36 laps. How? Did he take a gas in and go? No, but he went down a pit lane, didn't he? Yeah, he just keeps blinking out. I can't find him. Joe Robert. Still half a second in front of Mark Parker's gain time, actually. Let's look at their lap time history. You're gonna actually have to move that one up. Yeah, they're starting to. He's starting to pull away a little bit. He gained about no. He actually lost a hundredth or two. 36 cars, 23 cars, 23 cars sitting there. He's holding on. Props to him. Time delta history. Lap time history. Bottom. 200. There we go. All right. This is between 1 and 2. Gained almost a 10th. There. He's slowly gaining on him. Sitting about another half-tenth behind him. Gained a full 10th there so far into turn 3. Sitting there, 0.38 now, 0.41 and gaining. So about another half-tenth that lap. Actually lost half a tenth that lap. Or gained half a tenth, yeah. Gained a half a tenth. Let's see if we got any action going here near in the middle or the back. Andrew Miller blinking out, and then the 6 cars trailing behind. 29 of Bo Dinger is trying to get around him. 51, the 45, and the 7 are battling it out for, not battling it, but hanging out around for 5th. Played out our top 10. Sam Liotta and Tony Kibbett actually going at it for top 10. Lap 72 of 100. Matt Forns jumped to pits. I guess he just parked it or something. Did he crash? Oh no, he done. Matt Forns in the pits. Cole Owen, the 42 car. They're all a lap down. I wonder what happened there. It's not common for that to happen. 42, see there is 20, or is 2, not 20. 2 laps down. Okay, now why is it not showing the numbers? Alright, well, the 42 is sitting 2 laps down. Then swap to the ticker. Joe Robert leading the pack with almost 5.5 tenths ahead. 5.5. Yeah, 5.5 tenths ahead. Slowly gaining time back on the 23 of Mark Parkhurst. Will it be enough? 74 out of 100, coming to 75, so 25 to go. 26 to go this time by. Oh man, you actually might get 10 in a decent fashion. 45 car sitting there. But yeah, I mean, the first real battle we have is Sam Liotta and Michael Ball. Sam Liotta actually plus 17. Tom Leza sitting in 7th, plus 16. Good show from both of them tonight. And then Roy Grande Jr. plus 13. Tony Frey also plus 13. But he's not points driver, it don't matter. Yeah, Sam Liotta having a good day. And then so is the 7 of Michael Ball. Or not Michael Ball. The 7 of Tom Leza. 51 of Tom Leza. I am... Yeah, Joe Robert, not having a great start to his season so far. Looking to turn that around here at Kansas. He's good at these 1.5 mile and intermediate tracks. He had a rough time at Daytona and then a rough time at Dover. Hoping to pull it out and keep it going. Hoping he can flip his season around, because so far I think he's actually really behind on points. Right now, Joe Robert sitting 17th in points. Previous season champion sitting 17th in points right now. Looking to turn that around though. He's in first one to lap down is William Kinder in the 35 machine, Aaron Baum, Toll Owen, and Adam Chapman. Pre-does 20. There's 2 laps down. Jeremiah 7. Carter Hayden out. David Farnan out. Jones out. And Harden, as well as, well, not Blendon really, but Harden is also out. I'm like, did he even start? No, I didn't even see him start. Jeremiah Beal was on track, though. He fixed all of his damage, that is for sure. Andrew Miller is there still in the back. Hey, he had to have pit. There's no way he stayed out this long. That number there, you see 47? That is physically impossible. Joe Robert looking on the outside of the 44, looking to lap him. He's ripping that lip there on the high side. I gotta give it to him. Sitting here with the 18 car, Joe Robert. I think we'll go on board for a minute here with our good old pal, Joe Robert. Go ahead and go and let's try right on board for a few laps as we go. Coming to 20 to go. Got the Southern Broadcast Racing Network. All right, we are back, coming to 16 to go. This time by Joe Robert leads to 16 to go. Still putting on a little bit of a clinic here. Still, oh boy, he put a big clinic on. What happened to the 23 of Mark Parkhurst? Went down a lap. Do you have to pit for fuel again? Oh, that's right. They would have. They have to. I missed that. I completely missed that. So 23 Mark Parkhurst actually short pitted. Michael Ball in this time. Jeff P, Joe Ibarra, Sam Leota. William Kinder, Aaron Baum stayed out. Sam Leota. Any other takers on pit lane? So will Joe come in this time? Jamal Gully pitting in this time. I don't think Joe's going to pit in. He's ripping that high lane. He's going to try and stay out as long as he can. Out for caution, I think. But I don't. If you're Joe, I don't think caution's the way to go. 14 to go this time by. Todd Chase went into pits. Aaron Baum went into the pits. right now. Joe is still sitting out there. Yeah, he's still sitting 26th now about the fuel window. Mark Parkhurst sitting comfortably in 4th. Joe Robert coming in this time by. Gonna fly around here hopefully soon. Mark Parkhurst coming out of 4. I think he's gonna be the leader. As long as he can get around Joe Robert this next lap, that will put Joe a lap down. Joe just now entering his pit box. Parkhurst entering 3. I need to give me a split view. I don't think it's possible, but that would be pretty cool. Getting outside's Mark Parkhurst is going to pass him. Mark Parkhurst to the lead. If Parkhurst can keep it under him, this race is his. This Derek still got a pit. Parkhurst sitting a good 7 seconds. There's somebody into the wall there. The 24 holding up the 23 a little bit. 24A is Thomas Lees Jr. A lap car that is 1 lap down. Try to unlap something. No. He's going to let the 23 by. Derek Chibit into pits this time. Mark Parkhurst. The one and only. Man. This has been a good green flag race. After Dover, they needed it. Joe cannot make it on fuel. He did pit just now. I just missed your text message. I am sorry, Pretty. Yeah, if Parkhurst can just keep it out in front of him, he's got a good 6-second gap. He's losing about 2/10 a lap. He can afford that. If he can keep the car under him, he's golden. If a caution comes out, he's screwed. This is lap time between Joe Robert. Oh, Parkhurst got the fastest lap. A 30.561. Not bad. Joe Robert gained 3/10 that last lap. For now, he gained half a second. Ooh, Parkhurst needs to step it up. Joe Robert going to try and run him down as quick as he can. Caution is out! No! Oh, man! That is not what Parkhurst was looking for. The 27 just got loose out of the corner. Do I need to say it? Do I really need to say it? Even though it wasn't his fault at all. Yeah, man, he just got a little bit overcooked a little bit. Let's see what his cockpit view was like. He turned in a little bit. Little oversteers, trying to catch the truck, trying to catch it, thought he had it, oversteered just a little too much, swerved and swerved. He was off the surface. Why did it throw a caution? Okay. Well, that's that. Well, there goes that strategy. Mark Parkhurst is probably shivering in his boots right now. Parkhurst has 5 lap older tires. So that may be a problem for him. Joe Robert showing good strength in the long run, especially in the short run. But Bo Dinger is sitting 3rd, last week's race winner. Gonna go check something. Adam Chapman, where is he? Adam Chapman sitting 23rd. And where is Todd Chase? Todd Chase sitting 18th. Tony. And then Grande sitting 5th. Leota sitting 11th, trying to go for another top 10. That. So Parkhurst will not pit, of course. 2 to green. I think that's the 9 car sitting there. We'll have to drop back. Oh, there was actually a wildfire in my area. Oh boy. All right. 2 to green. Wow, Parker's took the outside this time. That's... I think the inside line would be dominant. Trying to cool off his tires a little bit so we didn't cook it too much. This will be 5 to go whenever it goes green. So 1 to green. It'll be 5 to green, or 5 to go when they come to green. So that will be a 5-lap shootout between Miller, Dinger, Robert, and Parkhurst. I'm watching that 38 machine back there of Michael Ball. Proving he was a strong contender last season. Still looking to get back up there this season. Granted, we're only 3 races in, but had a little bit of a rough start, I think. Yeah, Michael Ball right now is sitting... Can find him. 19th in points. So Dinger with the win, and then Joey Richette with the win. Joey Richette is not here tonight. So, Parkhurst, Robert. Who we got? Personally, I'm going to go with Parkhurst. Love Joe and all, but I'd love to see another ARCA driver try and win this thing. Parkhurst will lead us to the green flag for hopefully the final time as we go 5 to go this time by. Green flag is out. Mark Parkhurst going around in front. It's that launch there. Joe Robert there sitting in second. 40 Avenger Miller sitting third, trying to go high on the 18 to Joe Robert. The 29 a little farther back, holding off the pack. 18 gets by the 40, comes out of turn 2. 29 goes low. 8 car follows behind him. The 40 is blinking though. 18 looking to send it low on the 23, goes low, but will he have enough track or tire grip to go up out of the corner? 23 staying high, may not have been the best move. 18 goes low, hits the apron, will get by the 23. Yellow flag is out. Justin Karatz has crashed. Let's see what happened here from afar, Chase. Oh. Oh, he just got a little loose. Then Prita had nowhere to go and just bam. Yeah, then unfortunately, I think that took out the 28 of Shackelford. And the 44 tried to slow down. The 24 avoided it. But besides the 28, who has really hard right front damage, and the 13, who has some pretty bad damage on the rear, 42 is able to not die. 42 and live another day. Oh, this will be for the green, white, checkered, I think, attempt 1 of 2. It'll tell me here on the top right here in a minute. But, yeah, green, white, checkered attempt 1 of 2. 1 of 3. Looks like we're going to have a interesting one. Everybody can make it on fuel, I think. Bradley Brandon went off track. Huh? 99. But he just hit the apron. Oh boy. What did that do? Yeah, I think he just hit the apron is all. Yeah, he went below the apron. He went into the grass. What in the... okay. Okay, whatever. Whatever floats his boat and make his truck fly. Joe Robert, Mark Parker is going to lead us round 2 to green. Yeah, 40 car shut the blink really bad. I'm worried that may cause a wreck. Alright, gonna go 1 to green. Joe Robert will hold the inside line. Joe Robert will lead us to the green flag for green, white, checkered attempt 1 of 2. There at the top left, you see. I can't really see it. But yeah, green, white, checkered attempt 1 of 2. Joe Robert on the inside, Mark Parkus on the outside. It's going to be interesting to see here what we get going. On the backstretch. Alright, Bo Dinger, last week's race winner, sitting 5th. Michael Ball on the south side. Demiota trying to fight for a top 10. Ball trying to fight for a top 5. Who's ready to go racing? Because I sure am. And here we
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. Joe Robert gets a good launch there on the inside. 40 car of Andrew Miller follows suit. Mark Parker's kind of a little lazy behind there. 4 wide, 3 wide into turn 1. Might not have been the best move, but it is pretty much checkered. Mark Parker's fighting for his life here. Drops back to 4th, now 5th. Oh boy, they're getting 3 wide action back there. 51 of Tom Wiesa looking to make his move on the outside of Andrew Miller. Running into turn 3, Joe Robert coming around to take the white flag here in a couple seconds. Andrew Miller blinking out still. Tom Wiesa fighting there. And then Mark Parker's white flag, 1 to go. This will be the last flag of the race. Andrew Miller still there on the low side. Getting a run. May not be enough. I think Joe Roberts got this in the bag. Yeah. Unless Joe spins out, he's got this in the bag. Fighting for second now, 51 and the 23. 2051 looking to the inside of the 40 car. Joe Robert comes around to win his first race of the season in Season 5. Joe Robert wins at Kansas. Oh, and they wreck behind them. And Shackelford involved in another wreck. Man. Barra. Oh, no, that stops up there with the 50 car. So the 50 car tried to pinch the 45. The 45 didn't like that. Turned the 50. They both hit the infield. 45 and the 50 are duking it out pretty much. And then 50 comes back on the track, takes out the 9 car. And then the 9 car gets into the 28. They're both around sideways. That's how that happened. Then Jet Pete still sliding across the track, takes out the gets hit by the 76, crammed into the wall, hits the 13. That's the end of that. Joe Robert wins. Interesting way to win the race. Your results for the race are. That is the wrong session. Race. There we are. Joe Robert, Tom Wiesa, Andrew Miller, Mark Parkhurst, Kevin Stein, Michael Ball, Bo Dinger, Toll Owen, Jamal Gully, and Roy Grande top 10. Bradley Brandon, Thomas Lees Jr., Joe Ibarra, Derek Jewett, Tony Kivett, top 15. And then that's pretty much it. Joe Robert will take his victory laps here. I think he's doing he's doing a Polish victory lap. So we wait for him to come down into the podium finish chat. Any day now. Any day now. Alright, well, he does have a pull in on. Pulling our second place finisher, Tom Wiesa. What is up, my friend? Good job tonight. Hello? Tom? Hello? If you are talking, I cannot hear you, sir. That is odd. 4RC Racer, thank you for the subscription, my friend. Oh, 4 months. Heck yeah. Tom, you there? Alright, I can't get a hold of Tom, so Joe Robert, our race winner.
Well,
How you doing, my buddy?
It was, interesting. So I think the threat of practice laps scared everyone into running good because we had those 2 cautions at the start, and then we just had that 1 caution with like 10 to go. So overall, I mean, hey, it's pretty cool to get a long run. I don't know how Xfinity ran, but hey, I was happy to get a long run. How was the Xfinity race?
I don't even remember. I don't think we. It was alright. I'll just say that it's better than Dover.
All right, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, it was a fun race. Running with Bo and Mark and all those guys. I don't know what was going on with Bo because with Bo, he was really close to me, and then like we pitted, and then Parkhurst comes out of nowhere, and he was running with me the whole time. Once we got in lap traffic on the old tires, it was really hard to do anything. And on that last, on that like I'll put it this way, like on that last stop, like we had to pit again. the farthest you could have gone was like 13, 12 to go. And I'm just sat here stumped. I don't know what to do. It was either, pit early and, hope for no caution or pit late. And I thought that Mark sped. I was looking at my relative. I was looking on the standings. I couldn't find Mark anywhere. And I thought, okay, I'll just take 4 because the original plan was to take 2. Glad I didn't take 2 because I probably wouldn't even have came out with the lead if I took 2.
Yeah.
It was just an interesting strategy call, and I mean, no matter what would have happened, we would have gotten second either way,
Yeah,
or
Zach.
second or first.
Zach told me or texted in the chat, tell Joe congrats, and then David Farnan said, good job, Joe.
Well, thank you. Yeah, David, I'm gonna have to chat with you sometime. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's been a long time since I've managed to win on a mile and a half.
So you're pretty much intermediates last season.
I didn't win a single intermediate last season, I don't think. Um, because when I look, I don't think I won a single intermediate last season.
Huh.
Because I'm like looking. I'll look really fast. Because yeah, I'm just taking a quick peek. I mean, if you consider Auto Club an intermediate, that's the closest thing I got to an intermediate track.
Eh,
But yeah, it's nice to get a 1.5 mile because typically I don't really win these. So it's nice to get a win with Kansas. I like Kansas. I think it's a good track. It runs with the trucks pretty good. Probably one of the better 1.5 miles out there for the trucks. Um, it starts out really grippy and then gets really tight as the run goes on. Just hard to pass, but that's typical with a lot of these truck tracks. Because you saw me, I was behind like a lap car for like 20 straight laps, couldn't do anything with them. So track position was going to be key today. Because if you didn't have track position, you just weren't going anywhere because it was so hard to pass.
yeah. Good job on your first win of the season. Hoping to what was the word? Retain your championship, your contenders. So this will put you in the
Yeah,
playoffs. That is for sure.
that would be nice. I know I had to wait a long time last season. At least it felt like a long time when it happened. But yeah, I'm just glad to have it out of the way because anything can happen. Life can happen, or you can have a string of races that put you really down in the points. So now the focus is just going to be to
Bonus points.
just yeah, bonus points. Get the bonus points. Wins count for bonus points. Regular season championship. Doubt that's going to happen just because I typically take drops. But the plan is just get the bonus points, maybe get another win or two, and try to get all our other guys in the team in on points. They've had a pretty good start to the season so far. The goal for the team is to have everybody on the team in the championship.
All right, man.
We were very close to that last season, but
Yeah.
Alan Grindle would have gotten really good. He would have gotten like fourth or fifth if he was in the championship. He missed it by that much.
All right, buddy. I'll let you shout outs and then enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night.
Thank you, thank you. All right, well, first off, shout out to Mirage SRR. Um, that would be Michael Ball, um, Joe Ibarra, Sam Leota, and Ethan, and all the other drivers that we have on the roster and our partners. Um, Shout out to Emmanuel. He paints my truck, makes an amazing looking truck. So with that, we shout out Advantage PC, 45 Montreal. I'm just thinking like everybody who watches. I know a lot of friends, family watch. So happy to put on a good show for them, and just happy that we got the win out of the way early, and um, we can kind of go stress free and kind of experiment because I think that's what's going to need to happen because lack of tires. I was kicking myself last week with the tire situation because I felt if we put our team on tires, me or Sam or Joe Ibarra could have won the race, and I feel like it could have easily bit me today as well. We just got lucky with the caution. So also shout out to Barney, the flag man. I love him. He's my favorite NPC in all of gaming.
All right, man. Have a good night.
All right, have a good one.
Okay. All right. Let's try this again. Tom Weeza, are you there, my friend? Okay, I'm gonna put you back up. Third place finisher Andrew Miller. I have a question prior to your interview. Was Tom talking at all?
Yeah. He was a little bit. He said he'd be right back, I think.
Oh, that works out. All right, man. I mean, you started third tonight, Connor. Started third place tonight, or not? You finished third place tonight. You started in, I think, 11th. So a good run from you tonight, my friend.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a good run.
How was the track after tires wore out a little bit?
It started towards the bottom there, and then once we strung out there, kind of went to the top, and just trying to figure out the best place, the most speed you can run around the track, around the top. It was normally I guess the dominant line. I found out. How the draft I think was very important. I don't know after that first sequence. Me and Bo were sitting there, and the top two were just gone. I don't know if they were pushing or if they got the draft from somebody, but they were gone. And we were just kind of, at least I was just trying to limit damage, I guess, and just kind of not push too hard in case there was a late race caution. I wouldn't use up all my stuff. But yeah, I think it worked out pretty good. We almost
Huh?
went green there all the way to the end.
Yeah, almost. Had a little bit of a little ruffle there. Mark Parkhurst is looking good. He finished fourth tonight. He was looking to get his first win of the truck season.
Yeah, he was. Me and him raced a little bit, in a little bit. Excuse me, I apologize. Me and him raced in Arco last season. He was really fast.
Yeah.
I can definitely see him being more towards up at the front. He's fast. I think I don't know if I'm not confirmed. I think he took two tires and jumped Joe there at
Uh,
the end.
I didn't check time, but I think Joe had stayed out an extra lap,
Okay, is that what
and
that was? Because I know he
yeah,
jumped him, but
Joe's took it stayed out an extra lap. And I think that's what cost him in the end. Or not really cost him, but that's what lost him the lead. But
yeah, I was hoping we would go green there all the way to the end because I had heard I was lagging and I didn't want to affect nobody with that and just tried to stay away from everybody as much as I could, especially on the last lap. I was talking to Tom at the 51 and he said he didn't see me down the backstretch to my screen. He was pushing the crap out of me. So that was
yeah,
good. I didn't affect nobody and
you were blinking a little bit there on the stream, but I'll let you get your shout outs in, and I'll let you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night.
yeah, Michael Gerby for making this awesome paint scheme. All the Dunked On guys, Bo Dinger. Thank the Lord. He does a lot for me day in, day out. So thank him. Thank you for broadcasting tonight and bringing the stream to everybody at home. Thank for everybody at home tuning in tonight and watching what we do. And all the competitors for being respectful and everything. And admins taking time out of their day to run this great league. And just, yeah, it's a good night. Top three.
All right, man. Good job on P3 tonight, and you have a good night, my friend.
Hopefully I'll talk to you next week. Have a good night.
Good night. All right, for the third time, Tom Weezer, are you there?
Yep, I'm here. Sorry about that.
It's all good. Finished P2 tonight, started 23rd, so you're plus 21, the biggest mover of tonight. Good job, my friend.
Sweet. That should be a couple points, right?
I think so. That's +1 bonus point, if I'm not wrong.
I'll take it.
All right, man. So you finished second tonight there. I saw you making some moves there during the green white checkered. Good job on those.
Yeah, I just had enough tires to kind of push it at the end there, so I was happy with the outcome.
Well, are you so how about the tire? I was talking to Andrew, but the tires were pretty fall offy, weren't they?
Yeah, you only had about 10 good laps or so on them.
Yeah. I mean, good job on the P3 tonight. P2 tonight. I'm starting 23rd. I will, if you have nothing else, I will let you shout us in and let you enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah, just shout out all the guys at SVR and Evan Ludi for crew chiefing tonight.
All right, man. Well, good job on P2 tonight. And look, hoping to see you back up here in the booth next week.
Thanks, sir.
Have a good night. All right. That will be the conclusion of tonight's race. The Breast Cancer Awareness 150, sponsored by Back in the Game podcast. Next week, we will be at Iowa. No, IRP. IRP. They're going to be at IRP for the Back in the Game podcast 150, which is 150 laps. 3+1 as well. Then tomorrow, they are at Las Vegas. And it will be the Barb Lothrop Memorial 225. 150 laps at Vegas and the Cup Car stage at 40 and 80. So that will be an interesting race tomorrow. So everybody stay safe, be cool, make good choices. Have a good night.